All-Star appearances are mentioned on a player's resume, especially when they retire. So these guys want to be one as many times as possible.
Thomas outside. Campbell grabs the board. And he pucks it off the glass. Wow. Tee shot is good.
Nice effort taking the early lead. Here we go.
Always good to see the ball go through the net early. You know there's not a lid on that thing.
Here's Q. Here's Malone. Campbell grabs the board. Upside Rose. It's tipped. Here's Palmer. Hands it from downtown.
Oh, man, I wish I played in this era with all of this space.
And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And he quickly picks up his first foul. That's something to be aware of.
Las Vegas has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Outside Thomas. Malone sets the pick for Thomas. No good with the triple.
That's a tough start for them offensively. Now just 1 for 5 from the field. They've got to find their groove.
Campbell is screen on Malone. Pass to Campbell. Jacks up a 3. It's hauled in by Palmer. For Las Vegas, they've gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Right side Thomas. And Thomas with the stop.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
And you can see how it energizes the entire team.
Campbell's shot's good.
Very difficult to stop team play when the ball's moving. Excellent find with the pass to create that scoring opportunity.
Now here's Noah. We saw him with 10 points last game. And the layup's good off the glass.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
Malone with the block. Here's Thomas. Campbell grabs the board. Campbell's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Well, he better focus now. His efficiency is dropping, but there's enough game left to make corrections.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Well, it's forcing them to guard at all 3 levels.
Noah, the pass to Thomas. Nailed from three-point land. Thomas got 5 now.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Outside Rose. And here in the first quarter with a little over 3.5 minutes played. And here's Thomas who brings it up for Las Vegas. 3-point lead. Pass to Q. That's good. It's Thomas picking up the assist.
Well, he's a guy they look to go to, and now you see why.
Gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Here's Goose. Inside. Stolen by Noah. Thomas deciding where to go with it. Now here's Noah. Outside Thomas. The three. And it's T with the rebound.
Well, he's not having as much success shooting the ball early as he wanted, but so far, it's not hurting their team performance.
Here's Campbell. Hits the target from 18 feet. Campbell's got his second basket.
They're loving the confidence. Just rise and be free, and you know you can do this.
Well, his great advantage is that he can shoot over the top of almost any defender.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
The Naturals checked in for Goose. And Las Vegas making a change here as well. He's checked in for Malone. Pass to T. No good from outside. Las Vegas leading by 6. And here is Thomas. Out to the right wing. Here's Q. Outside Thomas. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Again, Thomas missing. Gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this.
Oh, that was amazing! Oh, my goodness!
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. That's a great look at that move from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. Here's Q. Here's Palmer. Connects from three-point range. Palmer's got 6.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Knocked away. Stolen by Noah. Pass to Q. Puts up a 3. Up again. Here's B. And down it goes. Jamming that one home.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
And he showed you great timing as well. Offensive rebounding, one of his specialties.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And from the opening tip, they've been locked in. Just look at the score. That tells you all you need to know.
Pass to Campbell to stop the run. And it's good on the way in. He's got 6. Las Vegas leading by 9. Here's Q. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Q's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Well, the score reflects it. They've just been the better team all the way around.
Now here's Rose. Pass to Campbell. And it's blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. They'll keep possession. And Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. So for Las Vegas, Big Red's checked in for the kid. Lights out comes in for the kid. And it's Skinny in for Thomas. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Higgins is checked in for Las Vegas.
Number 5, Elliot Higgins.
Knocks it loose. Pass to Graham. Here's Big Red.
2 minutes remaining.
From deep. Skinny gets the bucket.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
To the inside. Here's Campbell, and Campbell throws it down.
What a pass right there. Coaches love seeing guys making it easy for their teammates.
1:33 left here in the first quarter. Skinny gets the bucket.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
gone 7 of 13, just over 50% from the floor. Some good looks. The Wizard passes to Chambers. Here's T. Wide open. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
Well, he's certainly not the reason they're down. If they're going to grab the lead here, more guys are going to have to step up.
Skinny the pass to Graham. Here's Skinny. Pass to Graham. It's good. And Las Vegas leads by 15.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
There's 38 seconds left to play here in the first. Here's the natural. Here's Chambers. Nothing on the board. No good on the 3. To the paint. Here's Graham. And he banks in the layup.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, the way this game is going, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for him.
Here's the Wizard. Lets it go from deep. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And as we conclude the first quarter, a 1. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Las Vegas.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
And also a big factor has been the rim protection. They've been very active, rotating to the basketball quickly. Just great effort so far on that end.
So with Rose on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Goose out there with Chambers. And it's the Wizard. And it's the natural. Here's the Wizard. To the middle. Here's Goose. Unable to get that one. And here's Malone. He'll bring it up for Las Vegas. It's off to Utah after this game where they'll face the Jazz. That'll be the second on the road in the midst of this long 4-game road stand. So, Tim, here's a word you often hear teams talk about, and that's culture. How does an organization create the right culture?
Well, I think, Kevin, you establish core values and then you make those non-negotiable. When everybody connects with that and connects to those values, you really have something special.
Holding on to the rope and pulling in the same direction.
That's what it's all about.
Hugh, he's checked in for Skinny. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Here's Higgins. He has yet to score. On the wing, Malone. Here's Q. 3 on the clock. Unloads. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. Being at 50% in a decent group. And there's the drive. Malone with the block. And it's out of bounds. Nice touch by Malone. Rose, he's checked in for the Wizard.
Number 13, Rose.
Pass to Goose. Good. He hits the jump shot. Goose has got 4 this quarter. Las Vegas leading by 12. Now here's Noah. Here's Q. He's covered by... Whoa! What a play! They possess and are not afraid to show it either. And Las Vegas making a change here. Thomas is...
Of the screen, that's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Yeah, not only does he create the space he needs, but then he attacks downhill.
Q goes with the block. There's the 3. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback. Now here's Thomas. He's got 7. Comes up empty from 19 feet out. Right wing. Here's Chambers. And the lead is down inside single digits.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Malone with it. No scoring in this one. Outside Thomas.
He better be careful now. That's 2 on him, and the last thing you want to see is for him to pick up his 3rd before the half ends.
And in the second quarter, just 5 to shoot. Here's Q. And the 3 off target. Gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. Out left to the wing. Pass to the natural. And it's off from 3-point range. Las Vegas leading by 8. Thomas kicks to Malone. Out to the right wing. Here's Q.
Nice!
Look at that. Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
Well, he was cold in that first quarter. Now it's great to see him flip that switch and start getting hot here.
Thomas passes to Noah. Here's Q. This game he had 13. It's good, and it's his 6th make against 11 attempts.
And a big reason they have this lead is the way he's shooting the ball.
He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Both teams deciding to change it up. And now, courtesy of the 2K leaderboard, here are the teams that led the NBA in block shots last year.
And when you look at their block totals from last year, I really love how this team protected the rim.
Here's Thomas. Rebounded by Chambers. Gone 7 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. Pass to T. Here's Goose. He's got 10. Now Rose shoots the 3. Misses that one. He's made 1 and missed 2 this game so far. Here's Palmer. His last outing, he had 18 points. Graham, the pass to Palmer. Goes up on the high post. That one, no good. Gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Took him no time at all on that one. T's got his second bucket of the night.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Here's Palmer. He has 7. Back to Thomas. Stolen by Rose. Pass to Chambers. Here's T. He's got 6. Fires for 3. Goose's shot is off. Now Thomas. Here's Palmer. From outside the arc. It's in. That's his 3rd field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
He's picking up right where he left off from beyond the arc this quarter.
Here's T. Here's Goose. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Goose has got 13.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Pass to Graham. Over to the left wing. Palmer passes to Noah. Here's Palmer. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post. You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Hey, Tim, if you could start a franchise with one player not named Wembanyama, who would you select?
I think I'd go with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander right now. When you look at his age, combined with the fact that I believe he is the single toughest individual cover in the NBA, he can just collapse defenses at will.
That is so well said. Would you pick a position or the player? How would you discern between those two thoughts?
I think the key for me is I want to take a guy who's going to make the decisions for me with the basketball in his hands. When you have a ball-dominant league with stars controlling the action, I want that one guy who I know I can pencil in high-level production every night.
Tee shot is good.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Here is Skinny. He's got 6. And there's a minute 45 left in the first half of basketball. Some nice passing by Las Vegas here. Fires the 3. Higgins' shot is off. Gone an even 50% from three-point range in the second quarter. 4 for 8. Pass to Goose. There's the pick. Here's Chambers. Buries it from three-point range. Chambers got 5.
You cannot leave him alone like that, especially from long range.
Takes it inside. Graham surveying the floor. Higgins, that's good. Higgins has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight, just a little over 40%. Pass to T. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Las Vegas has gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Higgins, that's good.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Here's the Wizard. Hasn't made one yet. Here's Goose. Three-pointer. B pulls it in. B's got his 5th rebound in this one. Over Chambers. Pass to Skinny. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Second shot opportunity. Campbell grabs the board. Campbell's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Fires from way outside. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Las Vegas leads by 1. Time now for the halftime break. With the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports.
Guys, how about our winner from the Western Conference?
I've been really impressed watching him. I mean, he's facilitating. Well, they've worked the ball inside at every turn. This is your type of game, Shaq.
Yeah, the closer to the cup, the better. What's my proof?
Thank you for being with us. Now,
and if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. What can you say? Q, an impressive effort here today.
And guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Nothing in this league more difficult to defend than a well-timed weak side cut.
On the court right now for Las Vegas. They've got Malone. Thomas is out there with Q. Then it's the kid, and it's Palmer, and at the 3 spot. And the kid picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Pass to Goose. And here is Campbell, guarded by Malone. Just 4 to shoot. Shoots it.
Well, I think at this point the whole team is pressing, but he certainly looks frustrated.
Here's Q. Campbell defending.
And he had more than enough room there for one of those trademark slams that he's become noted for.
And Greg, don't you think once he got that space, you just knew it was going to happen?
So did the defense.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that will get him going. He thrives on that type of play.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Now here's Thomas. He has 7. Pass to Noah. Launches it. No good on the shot. Gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Here's Campbell. And he hits it to tie the game up. Campbell's got 13 points.
When you can shoot over the top of people and hit a high percentage from out there, you are in rare company.
Back to Thomas. Now here's Noah. He's covered closely. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And legs from going undrafted to becoming a 3-point contest champion, you had to fight for your place in the NBA.
Well, Kevin, that's an understatement. Yes, undrafted in '88. I played in just about every league imaginable, including a year in France. Had a bunch of 10-day contracts early on, but I didn't get my first full-time NBA contract until 1993 with the Dallas Mavericks.
Well, your perseverance and tenacity definitely paid off.
Certainly didn't take no for an answer, I can tell you that.
Misses the wing Jerry.
Well, if you take low percentage shots, you are going to have difficulty making them.
Outside Thomas, looking to get... Oh, he flew in there.
Wow.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. The screen from Campbell. There's the triple. Count that as his 7th field goal, 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
Well, his scoring ability is why this game is all tied up. A few more key possessions like that, and they could start to pull away.
Now, here's Malone. Still yet to score. Here's Noah. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. First free throw is good.
Noah taking 2 shots.
That one is no good.
Well, they still have the lead. Now they have to protect it.
Pass to the natural. Drills the three-pointer. The natural's got 5 minutes.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
That is just beautiful ball movement. Unselfish basketball.
Here's Q. 18 points for him. Las Vegas shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there.
The first free throw is good. Both shots good from the stripe. Gotten the 3 ball working for them in the second half. They've hit 3 out of 3 shots from long range. Outside Rose. Pass to Campbell. Here's the natural for 3. And it's Rose missing. Hugh passes to Thomas. Noah with the bounce pass. Malone with the screen. Down low. Up and in on the layup. And Las Vegas leads by 2.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
And Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. So it's both teams making substitutions here. With this break, let's show you the teams that led the league in assists last year.
Well, this is a team that preaches ball movement. Just look at their assist totals from last season. They are determined to create high percentage shots.
Pass to Chambers. To the wing right side. Kirkland. A three-pointer is right on target.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Here is Skinny. He's got 6. And here's Malone. Pass to Skinny. This one for 3. Campbell grabs the board. Campbell's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Here's the Wizard.
And you can tolerate gas like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts. Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
He's checked in for Las Vegas.
Number 17.
Here is Skinny. Some nice passing by Las Vegas here. Here's Q. Trains it from beyond the arc. Q's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for Las Vegas. Here's the natural. He's covered by Malone. Out to the wing. Pass to Campbell. And Campbell throws it down.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Here is Skinny. He's got 6. Here's Higgins. Here's Q, defended by Chambers. A nice shot by Q.
Well, he has been pretty much unstoppable this quarter, and his team is thriving as a result.
Here's the Wizard. It's rebounded by Las Vegas. B's got 6 rebounds in the game. Higgins passes to Malone. Count it.
What a heads-up pass to know that his teammate was going to be available down in the paint.
Goose, he's checked in for Campbell. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Las Vegas.
They're still slashing and attacking the rim, and the defense yet to make the adjustment and keep the ball in front.
And something else I've liked has been their ball movement. Always finding the open guy with a better look. That is team basketball.
Lights out, checked in for Q. Las Vegas leading by 3. Here is Skinny. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Trying to break that ice-cold streak.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Well, not all turnovers are created equal. Live ball turnovers lead to that.
And what a half for this offense. If they can stay this high, a great chance to extend this lead.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Third team foul. At the line for 2, number 33.
And he knocks down the first one. And he makes the first, but misses the second. Las Vegas leading by 3.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
1:57 left in the third quarter of the game. Pass to Graham. Lets it go. And the natural pulls it down. Got 12 of their points from long range in the third quarter, going 4 of 5 shooting. And they're running. Here's Higgins. Here's B. Goose with the rebound. Goose has got 6 rebounds in the game. The Wizard can't hit.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Las Vegas again missing. Gone 8 of 14 on their shot attempts here in the third. Some pretty nice work. Good, nice job down low. 11 points in the game.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
And that confidence has carried over to tonight. He is playing great basketball.
Here is Skinny. He has 6. From the arc. That shot off the mark. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101. But boy, is it working.
Neither side has relented a bit in this back-and-forth affair.
And you can sense the energy in the building already as this game is starting to build towards having a terrific finish.
Here is Skinny. Pass to Higgins. Now here's Graham. B hits the bucket. B's got his second basket of the night.
And that's the shot they were looking for, right under the hoop.
Here's Goose. No good on the last second attempt there. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Las Vegas ahead, up by 1. And when we... Let's listen in on what Eric Spoelstra had to say.
Once we get the rebound, get to those corners, race for it.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Is it out there with Rose? Then it's T. Then there's Campbell, and it's Goose in at the power forward.
Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam. Over in the corner, Rose. Here's Goose. That 3 off the mark.
And I wouldn't put it past him, guys, to eventually start hitting those, given what he did in the first half.
Thompson. Put it down hard!
Watch out below. Woo!
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Here's the Wizard. Here's the 3. Goose's shot is off. And the points coming for them now, Greg and Bunches.
And we're seeing what a high-octane offense should look like. And they've done some nice work as we've come down the stretch here in the final quarter.
And they've got a lot of momentum right now, trying to close this thing out.
Rose passes to Goose. Here's Campbell. Here's Kirkland. No good on the triple. Las Vegas leading by 7. Crosses over. Rips it home after the terrific move.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possessions.
It's really a team effort out there right now, which is great to see. No one wants to be the weak link.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Goose. That's foul number 2 for him. Second minute off the clock now in the 4th. Pass to T. Now Campbell. He's covered by Malone. Campbell kicks to Rose. 6 to shoot. Here's Goose. Trying to get something going.
Nothing going his way this quarter offensively. Time to recalibrate.
Picks it out to Malone. That one falls, coming off of Thomas's feet. Thomas got 3 assists tonight.
Man, they are starting to pull away here as the shots continue to fall.
Well, this run has given them a bit of separation, but few leads in this league are safe.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. Pass to T. Now Campbell. Just 5 on the clock. Deflected by Malone. Here's Q. He's covered by Rose. Thomas, that's good.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Here's the Wizard. He's guarded by Thomas and stolen by Thomas. And Thomas with the stuff.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And they just keep building out this lead. With each made basket, their confidence increases.
The screen from Campbell. No good, and they can't put an end to this drought. Here's Q. Makes it off the glass. Q's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
There is no doubt about it. They've done a great job minimizing all of the external factors.
The shot by T, no good.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
They just need a spark. This is when your leaders have to step up.
Pass to Malone. Clock at 6. Malone sets the pick for Thomas. Dives for it, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thomas. It's been a pretty tough stretch for them.
And this will be an important possession. It's really essential they put a stop to this run, and the best way to do it is by great execution.
To the inside. Malone with the block. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Malone.
Into the lineup for your home team, number 33, Kenan, number.
Pass to T. Here's Goose. A three-pointer off the mark.
He's lost it in this quarter, no doubt about it. Nothing seems to be going for him.
Now Malone. Outside Thomas. They set the pick. 6 on the shot clock. And a miss there on the triple.
Well, he was able to sink a triple back in the first half, but he has yet to connect here after the break.
And here is Campbell. Pass to Goose. Goes up from the top of the key. It's rebounded by Las Vegas. Malone's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Thomas passes to Palmer. That's good. And it's Thomas picking up the assist. Thomas got 4 assists in the game.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's T. And so out of bounds it goes. And they'll keep possession.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, that'll give them something to think about.
Will it go? Another possession, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Malone outside. Back to Thomas. Beats the shot clock, but can't get it to fall. Shooting 47% from the floor, getting it done. Inside, deflects the pass. Malone with the steal. Here's Palmer, and the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Palmer's got 4 points in the quarter.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Campbell is screen on Noah. Nice move. Wow, what a play!
Unbelievable!
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. It's time now to present our player of the game, Q.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
Coming into this game, he'd been having a tough stretch. We all know that, but not anymore. He's back at his best. I think it's safe to say that slump is over.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
And you can see how it energizes the entire team.
And they're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
Pass to Goose. Campbell up top, and here's Rose. Campbell, the pass to Goose. Shot on the wing. It's hauled in by Palmer.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And here's the fast break. Rose leading the way. Over to the wing. There's a screen. There's the drive.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Here's Thomas. And then Thomas with the dunk.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
I think the key here is to be careful about playing it too safely. Just keep doing what you're doing.
Right side Rose. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Goose. It's rebounded by Las Vegas.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for Las Vegas.
This is a game where the defense, steals specifically, generating a lot of opportunities.
And it created possessions for them, scoring opportunities, and that effort, a big part of what will be a nice victory here tonight.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Q.
Yeah, he was just laser focused in that game. It got to the point where you just knew if he shot it, it was going in.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
4th personal foul, 3rd team foul.
And the first one at the line is good.
Malone taking 2 shots.
So he gets them both. 54 seconds left in the 4th quarter. To the middle. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist. There's 47 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Up top, Graham. Clock at 6. To the right side. Here's Q, and he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Q's got 31.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, any thought of losing this game has been put to bed.
Lost contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
4th team foul.
There's 14 seconds left in the 4th quarter. We see Las Vegas taking the W here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting.
At the final position, number 3. Michael, number 3.
Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA live on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce is our reporter. And for an idea of how the league is shaping up right now, take a look at these latest power rankings. You look at Chicago, they're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
When I look at Minnesota, they're showing who they are right now, and that's consistent. Can beat anyone on any given night. Now, the question is, do they have another gear? I think that's yet to be determined.
Let's check out Minnesota's starting lineup. They've got Johnson, and it's Lively in at the 2-guard position. And for Chicago, and it's Jackson Davis in at the point guard. Of course, tomorrow is Thanksgiving, a special day for players and their families, Greg.
It is. It's just great. Have a day to enjoy time with loved ones and just relax. And obviously, BA, I love Thanksgiving because I love to eat.
Here's Duncan, covered by Jackson Davis. Pass to Lively. Here's Duncan, down to 5 on the shot clock. The baseline, Jay. And the shot no good, a bit short. Here's Baller. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Great anticipation on the tip in. He was ready to make that play.
Pass to Lively. Back to Johnson. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Minnesota shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
Minnesota. Johnson at the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
The free throw drops for Johnson. And Johnson drops them both. And just about a minute into this first quarter. And here's Jackson Davis. His last outing, he had 18 points. To the middle. Here's G. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. G's gotten his second bucket.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. Not there.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Chicago shooting their first free throw tonight.
You know, success at the line just became contagious for them. A few guys got on a roll, and it carried over to the rest of the team.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. Pass to Duncan. Let's go with a 3. Chicago with a rebound.
And they got to the line at a good clip, but couldn't cash in, and it ruined their chances.
And that can drive guys absolutely crazy. I mean, they know they're better free throw shooters than that, but just did not get it done from the line.
Here's Jackson Davis. Here's G. Off with the layup. Here's Boomer. Last game for him, he had 14.